This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
What a segment this is. Paul Heyman, of course, is doubling down and kissing Steve Austin's ass in a big way, talking about how we haven't had a leader like this since biblical times, which is just wild and hilarious. And Shane Helms is going to have a bit, and Canyon's going to have a bit, and Deborah's going to have a bit, and Stephanie's going to sing. There's a lot going on here. That day, just sort of talk me through the setup here. At this point, are you already in the truck in the back? Are you nervous about, am I going to be able to drive this big thing? Is it?
I was not in the truck at this particular time. I was watching from the TV. I didn't get in the truck till about 5 minutes before I had to go out there. So we were, the time cues, we knew when the show was going to end. We knew when Steve's promo was going to end, when Stephanie was done talking, everything like that. And I didn't get in the truck till the very end, 5 minutes before I came out.
It's just always interesting to me because anytime you involve like an inanimate object like this, like a truck, anything mechanical, something could go wrong. We've seen times where, motorcycles were supposed to be involved in an angle and it didn't work out, or Goldberg was trying to crank his muscle car and he flooded it and it wouldn't start. So he just ran on foot. And I mean, what if that damn milk truck wouldn't have cranked? That would have been, right. Oh shit. What do we do now?
This is a live show.
Yes.
You don't have any safety net, but the crazy thing is they told me not to hit the ring. I came out and I hit the ring with the car. I had to back up a little bit. I almost knocked the ring over. You can tell if you I wasn't supposed to hit that ring, but I tapped it a little hard. And I had to back it up for about 5 or 6 feet so we could do our spot that I was going to do with Sean Stasiak in the front of the milk truck.
I mean, again,
it was a huge wreck. I almost did.
I mean, imagine if the ring really had been knocked over. I mean, obviously it's live TV. You would have called an audible. You would have gotten through it, but still the whole thing looks a whole lot different if that happens. Let's listen to Shane Helms here.
My whole life, my hero, my idol has been the Green Lantern. But with your actions last night at SummerSlam, your leadership and your dedication to the Alliance, I've made a decision. From this day forward, you're my new hero, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, please. We'll get another tattoo.
And I got something that I want you to have. This is my own personal Green Lantern t-shirt. This is my own Green Lantern t-shirt, and I want you to have it. So I have a new t-shirt that I'm gonna wear from now on.
What the hell is a Green Lantern? Who was the Green Lantern?
Oh, look at this!
Austin certainly appears to be flattered.
You are a respectful and appreciative young man, Helms. You really are. You're a hell of a hurricane. That's not all. There's more. You know why there's more? Because unlike the WWF, Stone Cold Steve Austin, we appreciate you, sir. And someone here appreciates you almost more than anybody. Who appreciates Stone Cold more than Canyon?
Oh, for goodness
Come on
sakes.
up, Canyon.
Who better than Canyon? Let me think.
I'm sorry. I'm a little choked up. I can't believe I'm in the ring with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold, Steve. For years, the question has always been, who better than Canyon?
Now for years.
Last night, finally, I think that question was answered. It's you, Stone Cold. It's you.
Look at Austin. He's eating this up.
So I think I speak for everyone here and everyone everywhere when I ask the new question for the ages. Who better than Austin?
So a fun little segment. Everybody's just taking turns kissing the ring, so to speak. We didn't spend any time talking about Kenyon today. What an innovator, way ahead of his time. Another guy gone way too soon. Do you have any fun times with Kenyon over the years?
We joked around the locker room. I didn't really wrestle him much. I don't think I wrestled him at all, but I really liked the guy. He had a great personality. Very smart guy too.
Everybody I've met who was friendly with him says the same thing, that just good guy. Shame he's not with us anymore. He would have been having a blast with wrestling in 2021. Deborah's got the whole tray of cookies here, and we've got a video tribute and Stephanie singing. On a big moment like this, are you hanging out in Gorilla, or at this point, do you have to be in a different part of the arena just because you're going to be driving the truck?
I was in a different part of the arena. I was actually on the side. The truck came in from the side and came into the underneath the Titantron and then down the aisle. So I wasn't directly behind where the Gorilla position was. I was to the side, probably about 100 feet over. So there was an opening that I could get through in a little tunnel, and then I ended up outside in the aisle.
Would Ellis have been with you, or a producer, someone wearing an IFB? Who all's with you as you're getting ready for this big moment?
Yes, Ellis was with me the whole time.
Explain to some of our listeners who may not know who Ellis is, who Ellis was or is today.
Oh, Ellis was our prop guy. He's the one that came up with the gimmicks and the stuff that we had to use, any of the weapons, any of the tools, any of the things we had to use for the show that were props. He was the guy that made them up. He was very creative, very good at his job.
But also too, if you were using a motorcycle or a dump truck or a monster truck, he would be the guy who, maybe if he didn't help source it, and he probably did, he certainly was there to help you troubleshoot and make sure it came off smoothly, right?
Any piece of machinery, he was in charge of that too. You're absolutely right.
And of course, Paul Heyman still trying to brag about this video as he's queuing it up here, and we'll play the audio from this silly video. And it's hard to believe this thing's gone as far as it has, and we've still got 5 minutes left. And of course, the big payoff with you at the end. But let's take a listen.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, join the alliance and led by example.
Just highlights of him just kicking everybody's ass. Let's do some questions from some of our listeners. Lindsay wants to know, what was the smell like? Milk tends to stink after a while.
Well, actually, when I got done, I had to catch a red eye, and I took the I had to get to the airport. I had 2 hours to catch my flight, and the airport was an hour and 20 minutes away. And I got there, so I couldn't change after I did this deal with the milk truck. My shoes were drenched with milk. My clothes were drenched. I went straight there and catch a red eye flight, a 6-hour flight home that night. And when I got on the plane 2 hours into the flight, my shoes started stinking real bad. And everybody on the plane was like, where's that smell coming from? And next to me kept giving me dirty looks because he knew it was me. I took my shoes off and just let them sit there and let them try to dry out. And it was the most horrible trip I ever took.
Martin says, I was in the building that night. Were you aware when you were throwing milk cartons into the ring, you overthrew one and hit some poor guy in the head, and the entire carton of milk exploded, getting everyone in that section soaked in milk. Hell of an arm you got there, champ.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry that I actually did that. I didn't mean to hit a guy in the head. I was just aiming for Stone Cold Steve Austin. My aim's a little bad, though.
Let's listen.
Look at you. You make me so proud. Everybody's down in ECW, WCW, Stone Cold shirt on. Everybody's flying.
Uh-oh. Oh.
What are you doing? What? What kind of shirt is that on your chest? What? What kind of shirt is that? What? Is that a Stone Cold shirt? Is that an ECW shirt? Is that a WCW shirt? What?
No, it's not.
I thought we were here to appreciate Stone Cold Steve Austin. What? I said I thought we were here to appreciate Stone Cold Steve Austin. What? Take that stupid shirt off. Take the shirt off. What? I said take the damn shirt off. You damn right it's your bad. Take the stupid shirt off. I want it.
That's Kurt Angle's music, but my God, he wouldn't be coming out here. My God, what is that? That's Kurt Angle, all right, but it's a damn milk truck. Kurt Angle's driving a milk truck right into the ring. Angle just butted the milk truck right into the ring. And he's throwing milk cartons at the Alliance. Angle throwing milk cartons at the Alliance. And here comes Stasiak. What an idiot. Kurt Angle is hurling those milk cartons. He's become an Olympic dairyman. Oh my God. It's milk. Milkomania is running wild. The Alliance getting humiliated by Kurt Angle. Standing on top of the milk wagon. And now he's pulling out the heavy stuff. It's homogenized. No skim milk for Kurt Angle. Cold milk and cookies. What a combination. Kurt Angle is the Olympic dairyman. Milkomania has run wild on Raw. Stone Cold will not forget this night.
What a way to close the show, man. And it's crazy to think out of a 23-minute segment, you're in what, the last 90 seconds? And that's all anybody remembers.
You're absolutely right, man. It's unbelievable. That was my biggest moment in my history, in the history of wrestling and my pro wrestling career. And it lasted a minute and a half.
What a moment though. Watching that back, what goes through your mind?
Oh, great memories. Knowing I did a program with Stone Cold Steve Austin, a year and a half in the business, knowing that I was going to win the world title just a couple months after that. It was an exciting time for me because I didn't know what was in store for me from week to week. From when I started my rookie year until my third year, everything was so new to me. And I was like a little kid at a candy store. Every week I couldn't wait to go to work and see what I was going to do that following week because I was doing so much comedy. I was doing so many entertaining things. It was so much fun. And the business started to get unfun for me when I started turning more serious and being the wrestling machine and that kind of character. I really enjoyed my comedy segments in my career. And that's what I love the most.
I got to tell you, Sean Stasiak knocking himself out on the truck. That's one of the funniest things on the show too.
Yeah, he was awesome. He actually came up with that idea. He was doing like kamikaze things on TV where he was running into stuff. He's like, Kurt, do you mind if I, run and you sideswipe me and I hit the truck with my head?
I get it. It's a wrestling podcast, but he's saving us money on our mortgage. Do you really trust this process? The reviews don't lie. 5-star review after 5-star review. We make it fast, we make it easy, and it's no cost or obligation. Give us a shot to earn your business. I'm telling you, you'll be glad you did, especially if you like keeping more of your own money. You don't need perfect credit or money out of your pocket. So what are you waiting for? Hurry to savewithconrad.com.
I get knocked down. I said, yeah, sure, Sean. That's a great idea. The crazy thing is I was nervous about getting on the truck because there was milk all over it and I kept slipping.
I saw.
I had to do the finish. I had to be at the top of the truck and I didn't know if I was going to make it. I was so damn nervous.
I mean, it really is a testament to what you guys do every week. I mean, this is live TV. And if you slip and fall, or as you said earlier, you were just saying, oh, I don't want to wrestle in dress shoes. Look how slippery that would be. And now you've got milk on a truck. Like, it's a mess, man. What if? And I also thought, what if that hose didn't work as well as it was supposed to? I mean, I know it's a prop and I know you guys probably practiced, but it's not like you had a bunch of experience with a fire hose. What if it didn't work?
The segment would have petered out. It would have meant nothing. It would have been a downer.
As you were just blasting, I couldn't help but think this would have been a perfect opportunity for us to promote Blue Chew, but instead we're going to talk about chicken snacks.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at savewithconrad.com.